we go. Give him a hand, please. Hi, Philip. You get 3 minutes. Good luck.
Hi, everybody. I'm Philip from Combyne. So what we do is we transplant the physical act of dressing to mobile. Why? Because actually billions of people have that question every day. Why is that so? Clothing actually is a very interesting product because you can never use it as a single piece. You can only use it in a configuration with others, which is why if you want to use it really, you have to configure it first. So this can be made much, much easier if you just do this on your phone because it's combinatorics. And our solution is to make clothing, a physical product, digitally usable. How do we do that? In Combyne, you can combine shops items with your own items, and as far as younger girls are concerned, their friends' items, because they often like to share stuff. And to be really cool, getting dressed on a phone has to be very quick and easy, which is why I developed two core technologies to make items smart and dynamic. And let me show you how this works. So this is how it works. And what we actually do is we revolutionize the way that clothing is dealt with on the internet. For the last 20 years, it was all static. We make it all dynamic and interrelative and interactive. We want people to interact with clothing as they do in real life. There are many fashion guys out there, and we're very different. All our competitors are in the core shops or aggregators. We, in the core, are a tool for the basic, just for the usage of clothing, which is a daily thing. We're now live in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, and we outperform by many KPIs already, many benchmarks. And our goal this year is to expand into Europe, into other countries with means of a dirty launch. And our vision is to become a worldwide network for communicating through outfits, because this actually is communication. It's visual patterns, and it's been going on for centuries and centuries and centuries. We just put this on the phone. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have two questions, but I'll start with one, then I'll hand it over, and then maybe we can come back to me if there's time. My first question is, what is your ultimate goal, or what's the end purpose? Is it mostly I'll say a styling service for the user that the user is paying for, or is it more of a e-commerce service for shops, and then you guys are like getting a cut of sales, or both?
Thank you, that's a good question. So we're neither. For the users, the service is free. We just try to provide a very good service that adds value to the user, to just a daily little problem in his life. And we monetize with the business customers, but taking cut off the share. We're not just another aggregator. There are enough out there already. We are a platform provider for shops who want to go to mobile, and we give them a mobile presence within the app. We call this concept shop in app, because we all know mobile works very different than web. And there are millions of shops out there. It doesn't make sense that every one of them builds an app now, because users won't jump from 100 apps to another, from one shop to another, so there has to be one platform. And we give them a very strong mobile presence within our channel. And they can deep link to this from the internet, just like to their website.
Martin.
I'm not a very fashionable chap, But so I'm not a massive expert on in the fashion field, but it feels to me like this is something that must already be out there in some shape or form. So I'm wondering who you consider your competitors.
Yes, sure. First of all, likewise, I'm not a fashion guy either. And it's actually not so much about fashion, it's more about clothing in a very simple and broader sense. And yeah, of course, we have a lot of competitors, like for example, Polyvore would be our biggest US competitor. Then in Europe, it's probably in Germany, there's a very big thing called Style Fruits. And then a new thing popped up, it's called Villoid. But actually, their business model is sales. They have to get the commission or they have to sell themselves, so they have to optimize for sales. They must have this user to convert. We, on the other hand, we just optimize for impact and for usage and for user value, just make a very cool usability with just combining stuff, very simply. And, well, we want them to come back daily and interact with their friends by this. And then occasionally, they will probably buy something. But, yeah, so I think we won't have to acquire them and hunt them in Google and optimize our CAC for that. They just come because it's nice, like they would come to Instagram, but Instagram is not shoppable.
So you're just hoping for kind of volume of users sticking around, retention, and they might not buy something every time they come there, but they'll like it enough that sometimes they'll buy something and they'll stick around longer.
Exactly. If they come often, they will buy.
Great, excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Philip.